Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lee Weekly Spotlight, presented by Landmark Insurance Group. I'm Carmen Lastoria. On today's episode, we take a look at the men's and women's basketball team's road trip to West Florida and Valdosta State. We'll also spotlight the home opener for the Lee softball team and look at a couple of more milestones set for the track and field squads. That's all coming up on this edition of the Lee Weekly Spotlight. On today's episode, we'll begin with the women's basketball team. The Lady Flames lost in a double overtime thriller to West Florida 89-85 on Thursday after rallying from a 15-point halftime deficit to force the extra periods. Let's take a look at some of the exciting action from Thursday's contest. Aaron Walsh dumps it down to Carrie Cheeks for 2 points as the Lady Flames were battling back against West Florida on Thursday night. And then Christina Johnson with a nice spin move in the lane. She puts it up. Furious comeback for the Flames. At the end of the first period, it was Kayla Beavers nailing the three-pointer. And then Harris Price, nice dish off to Carrie Cheeks for the basket. Aaron Walsh kicking it out to Christina Johnson. Johnson back over to Walsh for a big three-pointer to help key the comeback effort. It would come up a little bit short for the Lady Flames as the Argonauts pulled away in the end in double overtime. The Lady Flames would bounce back to defeat Valdosta State on Saturday to move to 6-0 on the year following losses. Let's take a look at some of the action from Saturday. First half action here from Valdosta State. Newharth finds Harris Price, who hits the three-pointer. And then it was Aaron Walsh tossing it over to Newharth, kicks it out to Anna Woodford, the freshman. Nails a three-pointer. And then Tori Lentz at the top of the key drops it down low to Shelby Brown for 2 points. Nice look there from Lentz. And Harris Price showing she can not only pass but also score. Gets to the lane and puts it up and in for the Lady Flames. And then Harris Price once again. Nice little floater in the lane for 2 points. And Aaron Walsh likes what she sees. She'll match it with a floater of her own. Final score from Valdosta. Lady Flames bounce back, win 54-46. Aaron Walsh led the way with 20 points. We had a chance to talk with Coach Marty Rowe after the victory over the Blazers.
Feel good about how we competed. It was good to let them, not good to let them get back in it, but we took a run and we were able to handle it. And some things that we worked on in practice just with some situational stuff. The more we keep putting ourselves in those situations, the better off we're going to be. So, obviously it was a good win and we'll take it. And, getting out of this road swing, even though we'd have liked to have won both games, getting out with splits probably pretty solid for us.
And now here's a look at the updated GSC standings with the Lady Flames just 2 games out of first place. The men's basketball team rebounded in a big way from a heartbreaking loss to Christian Brothers last week as they defeated West Florida 98-80 on Thursday in Pensacola. Stephen Burrows dishes it off to Bryce Copeland, who finds Levi Woods for 3. Great ball movement all night long for the Flames. On Saturday, Chase Cullen darts to the rack and puts it up and in. And then Levi Woods finds Bryce Copeland from the top of the key. He nails a three-pointer there. Then Copeland dishes off to Woods, gets it back, goes cross-court to Farley, who finds Rico for 3. Great ball movement there once again by the Flames. And then Copeland, always hustling, gets his own miss and then puts it up and in for 2 points. Then Copeland to overall finds Stephen Burrows. 3-guard lineup for the Flames. It was effective. Burrows puts it in. And the Flames score their best all-around victory of the year, 98-80 over West Florida. Tyus, 25 points and 7 rebounds, led the way for the Flames. We had a chance to catch up with Coach Tommy Brown and talk to him after his team's well-rounded performance in the victory over the Argonauts.
Complete win for us. Great bounce scoring. Kevin was great. Chase is a few free throws away from scoring 20, and then Cope obviously had a good game, and Steph Burrows stepped up, did some good things, and missing a double-figure score there. Who am I missing? Levi. Goodness gracious, he had the stomach flu. Didn't even drive down with the team. We had to send them separately, so heck of an effort by him to play sick.
On Saturday, the Flames came up just short, falling to Valdosta State 74-70. Let's take a look at some of those highlights. Levi Woods dishes it over to Rico Overall, who drills the three early in the first half on Saturday against Valdosta State. Then big Rantavius Gilbert with the block. And it was Rico Overall. Nice spin move finding Rant on the other end for the two-handed slam. Stephen Burrows then dishes it to Levi Woods, who finds Kevin Tyus spinning in the lane. He puts up the left-handed hook shot it in, and then Tyus dishing off to Levi Woods, who makes the three-pointer there. Then Tyus down low, spins and puts it up and in. So difficult to guard in the post, but Valdosta State would hit a couple of foul shots late in the game. They win it 74-70 over the Flames. Tyus had 17 points and 7 rebounds. Chase Cullen followed with 14 points and 7 boards. And here's a look at the updated GSC men's basketball standings with just 7 conference games remaining. The Lee softball team opened up the 2016 season with a doubleheader split against Bellarmine on a beautiful sunny day from Butler Field last Saturday. After dropping the first game 8-0, the Lady Flames battled back for an 11-3 victory in Game 2. Let's take a look at some of the action from Saturday. Nia Ray Caesar got things going early in Game 2 for the Lady Flames as she rips a 2-run homer to straightaway center field. And then it was the Lexi Dean show. The center from Ottawa rips a 2-run double there. She finished with 3 hits and 5 RBIs to lead the Lady Flames. Here's some more of Dean. She rips this one through the right side, scoring 2 more runs to extend the Lee lead over Bellarmine. Lee Beatonbow got the win in the circle. She freezes the Bellarmine batter there. Strike 3 called. Beatonbow gets the win, and then Haley Davis from Walker Valley High School, her college debut, she rips a 2-run double to end the game. The Lady Flames take Game 2 11-3. The run rule victory. Lexi Dean 3 for 6, 5 RBIs, and scored a run. Beatonbow pitched all 5 innings, gave up just 3 hits and 2 earned runs. Coach Russell spoke about her team's performance after Saturday's doubleheader.
The second game, we discussed this is what we want to see. These are the adjustments we need to make. Bellarmine's a good team. They hit the ball well. They've got an outstanding pitcher. I believe she was an All-American 2 years ago, first-team All-American. So, she is a good pitcher, and she pitched well the first game. But what I was excited about in that second game was when they brought her back in, we were still able to score runs and produce. So I think that's a good growth. It's steps, and we talked to the kids about staying in the process and believing in it and not going away from it because it didn't work one time. We got to kind of stick to it and build, not make the same mistakes twice. So.
Moving on to the track and field teams, they say records are meant to be broken, and that's exactly what happened on Sunday's track and field event from Birmingham, Alabama, as Lee sophomore Harold Smith broke his own head coach's Caleb Morgan's school record in the 1-mile run with a time of 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Morgan's mark was 4 minutes and 17 seconds. On the women's side, it was Adrian Martin and Audrey Smith who led the way for the Lady Flames. Martin met the NCAA provisional qualifying mark in the 60-yard dash with a time of 7.72 seconds. Smith picked up her first indoor track victory of the year as she finished first in the 5,000-meter run. Plenty of great action coming up this week around the Lee University campus as the men's and women's basketball teams will return home on Thursday to play Alabama Huntsville at 6 and 8 p.m. On Saturday, the Lady Flames and Flames will host their annual Hoops for Hope game to raise awareness for autism and benefit the Lee University Developmental Inclusion Classroom. The games begin at 2 p.m., and you can purchase T-shirts from the women's basketball team for just $10 to support this great cause. The baseball team will also open up the 2016 season at home with a weekend series against Albany State. The Flames will play a doubleheader on Saturday beginning at 2 p.m. The series will conclude on Sunday with a single game at 2 p.m. Junior right-hander Justin Allman will be on the hill for Game 1 on Saturday, while junior lefty Art Vidrio will work Game 2. Trenton Hill, the veteran who pitched so well last year for the Flames, will be slated for Sunday's start. And the softball team will head on the road for a single game against Montevallo on Thursday before playing 5 games in 3 days this weekend at the Gulf Shores Invitational. Fans, make sure to stay connected to us on social media. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube, searching Lee University Flames. You can also connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope at Lee U Flames. And don't forget to download the Lee Flames Hotspot app, Fans Rewards program. You can download the app to your phone. Simply check in to home events and earn points towards some great prizes and experiences, courtesy of the Lee University Athletic Department. Until next week, this has been the Lee Weekly Spotlight. I'm Carmen Lastoria. Have a great day, and go Flames!